I'm Shigeo Ijuin. I'm a torture sommelier. I help people get true justice. One day, this woman came to see me at my office. Okay, so, tell me what happened.
Okay. This devil, he killed my husband and my child. I want him gone.
She was missing an arm. Her left arm was gone. Her upper arm moved when she sat down, though. She lost her arm very recently. Your arm? What happened?
They did this to me.
Then she started telling me about what happened. Her name was Takanashi. She had a loving family.
Look what I got!
Cool! Looks great!
She loved them very much.
Love you, Daddy!
She was living the life. One weekend, they were going on a family road trip.
Can't wait!
Yeah!
Let's go!
But something terrible was about to go down. They were visiting her parents back home, but they lived up in the mountains. They had to go through this narrow road with only one lane to get there. Then on their way there,
Oh no, what's wrong now? Can we stop somewhere?
so her husband started looking around.
There, I'll pull over there.
It looked like an abandoned restaurant. My client changed the baby's diapers. After that, they got back in the car, but then
I can't get out!
this car was blocking the exit.
I'm gonna go tell him to move.
Be careful.
Excuse me, I'd like to get out, so could you move? What was that?
The driver looked pretty scary,
Sure, hang on.
but he didn't give him any trouble.
Thank you.
He was relieved. But then, something unexpected happened. A few minutes later,
Huh?
he looked up at his mirror. That car from before. He was closing in on him. Then he started honking.
What is he doing?
He started tailgating him. He was getting really close.
What does he want?
I'm scared, Mom!
He was being very aggressive. Her husband started to panic.
What do I do?
I'm scared.
He was putting his family in danger.
He's gonna run into me!
So, he floored it. He had to get away from him. But his car was too fast for him.
Not so fast!
He tried to lose him, but
Ah!
it was no use.
Mom! Dad, I'm scared!
What does he want?
We gotta call the cops!
Stopping wasn't an option for him. But then,
Watch out! Ah!
he lost control of the car.
Ugh.
Then, everyone started screaming.
Ah!
He tried to stop, but it was too late.
Ah!
The car went flying. The car rolled down the hill.
Ah!
It fell straight down the cliff. And the guy from behind.
What a terrible driver! Sucks for them, but oh well, it ain't my fault he can't drive.
He knew this would happen. A few hours later, my client woke up. But then,
No!
she looked over at her husband and he was gone. And her daughter.
No!
She wasn't breathing either. My client was hurt pretty bad herself.
Damn it!
Her left arm was crushed. It was a disaster. She was ready to give up.
I'm done for.
She was ready to let it all go. But then, her baby, he was still alive. He was hurt, but
He's alive?
that's when she realized that it was too soon to give up. She wasn't gonna give up on her son.
I must save him at all costs, whatever it takes.
Then,
It should be here.
she reached for the toolbox. Then,
Here it is.
she grabbed a knife. Then, she raised it above her head. Then she swung it at her arm. She was trying to cut off her arms.
I gotta save you, Doc.
She was in a world of pain, but she didn't stop. It was the only way to save her son.
Okay. It's gonna be okay.
After cutting off her arm, she went and grabbed the baby. She didn't want to leave her husband and daughter behind, but she had no choice.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
But she had to keep going. She was bleeding out fast.
Help! My baby needs help!
But she kept moving. She refused to stop. Then she found a road, but then she collapsed.
You okay? She's got a baby, too.
Luckily, this woman found them and saved them. She woke up in a hospital bed many hours later.
Where am I?
Ah, you're up.
My arm. Oh, right.
Then she asked the doctor.
My baby! Is he okay?
She asked him about the baby. But then he said, he hit his head pretty hard and he's still unconscious.
Oh, no.
She was crushed. She didn't know what to think anymore.
Why?
Then she found this business card on her desk.
What the? Hey, I'm the one that found you. If you ever want to talk, let me know.
She was in no condition to go anywhere.
I need to talk to her.
But for some reason, she knew she had to go talk to this woman right away. So she snuck out of the hospital and went to her bar.
Welcome, dear. You snuck out? Yeah.
Then she said to her,
Look, I have a pretty good idea about what happened. You want information, right? About the guy who did this?
my client was surprised.
Really? You can help me with that?
She was desperate to find out who was responsible for this. The guy's name was Arabe.
I'm the fastest guy on the streets.
He was a leader of a gang called the Galaxy Racers. Most of the members were from motorcycle gangs.
Go faster, floor it.
They were outlaws who contributed nothing to society. These guys drove like maniacs.
Arabe-san! Show what you could do!
All right.
And whenever they saw an outsider driving on their turf,
Move it.
he tailgated them from behind. Then, after forcing his victims to stop,
Pay up, bitch.
I'm sorry!
he shook them down.
He was probably trying to do the same to you guys. But that road is narrow. This isn't the first time he's caused an accident like this.
And sometimes they even robbed delivery trucks.
Move it, bitch.
They acted like they owned the place.
Leave all your shit here.
Okay.
These guys were out of control. They were causing trouble for everyone.
What do you mean you're all out of beer? I've been waiting forever to try my first beer.
Oh boy, this is bad.
My client was furious.
Where's the police in all of this? They're trying to get him, but they can never catch him.
And the bar owner said to her,
Look, I know someone who might be able to help.
and so she came to me. Then she got on the floor and started begging me for help.
Please, I heard what you can do. Please help me.
Takanashi-san. Then the look on her face changed.
That was our first ever road trip. My husband worked non-stop to buy that car. This guy, he just took everything away from me. He cannot get away with this.
She wanted justice.
Please.
And that's exactly what she's gonna get. I grabbed her hand and said, "Don't you worry. I got you."
Thank you.
It was time for me to get to work. A few days later, we headed to the mountains to go grab this guy.
These guys need to go.
But then, when we got to that abandoned restaurant, what the? Someone was already there. Toshiro Moriwaka. He was the most dangerous guy in the Kyogoku family.
I'm gonna get these guys. They're the reason we're all out of beer now.
He was riding this scooter with a knife in his hand. This guy was nuts. I liked him, but I didn't want him getting in my way. Moriwaka, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, it's you.
He looked over at me and smiled.
These guys robbed a beer truck and now I got nothing to drink, so I'm gonna chop them up into pieces.
What does that even mean? Whatever, I had a job to do, so... Look, you can do whatever you want with the other guys, but Urabe, he's mine.
Why?
'Cause I said so. I got a job to do, and if you're gonna get in my way, I'll take you out too.
Fine, fine. Relax, you can have him.
That takes care of that. And so we kicked down the door.
You're all done for. You guys ready to die?
What the? Moriwaka?
They seemed surprised to see us here. Amateurs. Then Moriwaka made the first move.
Die!
Ah!
He was fast.
Die!
Ugh!
He started chopping off their heads one by one. This guy was nuts.
Screw this, I'm out of here!
Arabe made a run for it.
They'll never be able to catch me!
Interesting. We'll see about that. I hopped on my bike and went after him. I did some research on him and I had a plan.
You'll never catch me!
That's all you got? He's gonna be really embarrassed if this works. He drove like an idiot, but he knew nothing about driving. You're pretty slow, man.
What the?
He was nothing I couldn't handle. Then I passed him. Catch me if you can! He was pissed. He was the proud type, and this infuriated him.
You little shit!
He lost his mind and floored it. And that's exactly what I wanted him to do. Idiot. My plan was working perfectly. I grabbed spiked strips out of my bag. Then I threw them on the road. Then his tires blew up.
Ah!
His car spun out of control. He tried to make a run for it on foot.
Ah!
But he wasn't going anywhere. Where do you think you're going?
Ah!
I grabbed him and choked him out. I went back up the mountain and met up with Rukawa.
All set, sir. Oh, and the rest of his guys, they're all dead.
Nice. We were trying something new this time. We borrowed one of their cars and tied him up to it. Get up!
Ah!
I woke him up by breaking his arm. So, you tormented an innocent family for no reason, and you ended up killing them. You feel any remorse?
Ugh.
But then he said,
For what? This is the streets and I'm the Speed King. I can do what I want.
Okay, I've had enough. Alright then, let's get started.
Yeah, let's get this over with. Huh?
We started dragging Irabe on the concrete.
Ah!
That gotta hurt. They invented this torture many years ago with horses. It was a really painful way to go. And this time, we were using cars instead of horses.
Ah! My back!
He was in a world of pain. There was nothing he could do to stop this.
Ah!
A few minutes later, most of his skin on his back were gone. I stopped the car and asked him, "Does it hurt?"
Yes. Please help.
You wanna live? Okay then, come with me. I took him back to his car.
All set, sir.
Alright, his car was fixed up. Then I threw him in.
What are you doing?
If you can outrun me, then you get to live.
But my arms are broken.
Fine. You want me to drag you around again?
No!
He had no choice.
How am I gonna drive like this?
He couldn't even move his arms though. His car started moving, but he crashed into a tree within seconds.
Ah! That was fast.
The car rolled down the cliff. His car was totaled and his body was being crushed.
Help! Please help!
He started begging me for mercy. It's not my fault you can't drive. Time to die, asshole! Burn in hell! So we left him there to die, and 4 hours later, he finally drew his last breath. He suffered a long and painful death. Their gang was gone, and Murakawa finally got to try his first beer.
I love beer!
He's such a lightweight.
Then when I got back,
Takanashi-san, your baby. He's gonna be okay.
Oh, you did, thank goodness!
my client's baby, he was gonna be okay.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
She's been through hell and back, and I can only imagine what she's been through.
I love you, honey. I love you so much.
But she was a strong woman, and her son needed her more than ever now, so I think she's gonna be okay.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos. And please subscribe to the channel.